Oh my god, I hate this place. No, no, no. Hide. Oh, shots fired. With guitar skills like that, he doesn't need a gun to fend off. Oh my god, Katia was slightly wounded? Motherfuckers! Someone tried to rob us. They were extremely aggressive and very well armed. Hell, they didn't do much harm. Thankfully, we were all armed. Kalina was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. We should put more people on guard. 5 ammo. Katia was wounded. Oh my god. Eat, Katia. Bandage now. Bruno. Still slightly sick and slightly wounded. Bruno, meds. Katia, bandaged up Kalina. You need these bandages, let me help you. Oh my god. What the f is wrong with people? Kalina, eat. Katia, sleep. And Kalina sleep as well, because you're wounded. How much water have we got? Enough for a couple of meals. Not that I cooked any. So I had so much canned food. Bruno, grab that quickly and then go to sleep as well. So Kalina is slightly wounded but bandaged. Bruno is slightly wounded and slightly sick, and he's on meds, herbal meds. And Katia is very tired because she was up all day playing on the guitar. 2 people on guard from now on. Oh! Hello. I've got something for you. Open the door. Who should I send? Bruno, you go. You're not actually tired. You're just sick and wounded. What's up, peeps? So glad to see you. We've come to see how you're doing and thank you for your help. It feels much safer to sleep in our own reinforced shelter, especially since several houses in the neighbourhood area were hit by artillery shells. F***ing hell. I don't really think there's much reinforcement you can do to your house to prevent artillery from landing on it. We were saving this bottle for some special occasion, but we discussed it and decided to give it to you instead. Thank you very much, fellas. Zayu. Thank you very much. I'll put that booze to good use. Bye. No offense. I'm sick and wounded. Please leave. Okay, well that was our one visitor for the day, so we can tick over the day and... Okay, so Katia's not tired anymore. Kalina, yeah, you need to sleep, you're slightly wounded. And she's sad. Oh. And Bruno, you're on guard. Okay, last night, okay guys, I'm just going to go to the Ruin Villa to check it out, and that way I would have been everywhere. So, Katia scavenge, Bruno guard, Kalina sleep. Take... Oh my god, I don't have a crowbar. That was stupid. So I don't have any weapons on me. Screw it, take a shiv. And an assault rifle? No, that's silly. I'm not going to get into a firefight, not with that body armor and a helmet. God, this place is a shithole. I mean, it's in the middle of a war zone, but still. Keep it tight, guys. Oh my god, I hate this place. No, no, no. Hide. Okay. So, guys, you've seen me screw up and get 2 people killed now. In my opinion, well, considering, you know, my opinion, my playthrough, I find this level the most difficult to clear out. Because of this area in particular. I tried to go for ambush attacks, and this is so dangerous. They've got so much line of sight on you, either way, and yeah, these guys do count as bandits, so I could actually come here and kill them. I'm not going to do that though. Should I even steal? There's not really much point, is there? Wait, what? That doesn't count as stealing? I am not even going to risk it. Should I? You know, no, I'm not even going to risk it. Get out. Yeah, I know you heard me. Hey, what's that noise? Don't care, I'm leaving. This level is so dangerous. It's so difficult to get ambush sneak attacks because of the way the ambush points are placed. They're a little bit too far out of the way. They're not on the patrol paths of the thugs in that house. Sorry, didn't find anything. Yeah, I know you found some gunpowder and some shell casings. Enough to make 2 bullets. Well done, Katia. Okay, Katia. Sleep for now. Bruno, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so you're not sick anymore. That's good. And Kalina, thank God you're not wounded anymore. Oh, can you play the guitar? Bruno, go sleep. And Kalina, can you play the guitar? Oh my God, you can! Oh my God, she's so cute. Listen to those tunes, people. It's the heart of a child. Alright, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Play with your teddies. People are enough pain as it is. Kid, encore. God, don't you know any other tunes? Do you know any other tunes? Each skill level has 2 tunes to play, I believe. But when it's this lower skill level, I can't really tell the difference. You know what? Go listen to the radio. Let's see if there's anything new on. Next few days should be warm and pleasant, if a little bit windy. The vegetable crisis seems to be at an end. Yes, it is. Seems I can grow vegetables now. International aid trucks, laden mostly with turnips, beets and potatoes, have recently reached the city. Yay! And Bathroom. Here you go, kid. If you can't play this, there's no point in you playing the guitar. Struggling what to get the game. Key tips are: don't build a shovel, it's a waste. Don't use lockpicks, that's a waste as well. Try to use crowbars. Upgrade your workbench as quickly as possible to reinforce your house, to reinforce the 3 weak points of your house, so that you take less damage during raids and less injuries. Upgrade your metal workbench, your tools workbench, as quickly as possible to build an axe, so you can chop up all the furniture in your house that you're not using, like cupboards. That way it unlocks firewood and wood inside your own safe house that you're unable to get. And the most important tip I can tell you is don't feed people when they're hungry, only feed them when they're very hungry. If you try to feed them when they're hungry, you'll have to feed them every single day. If you feed them when they're very hungry, it's only every other day. Katia, I think that's been enough of that. Your turn. No, not that song again. The other one. No. There we go. Whoa, what are you doing? No. No. There we go. And on that note, at this point, let's all stay home. We've been everywhere, including that fucking church that nearly got Katia murdered. Don't. Oh, you! We went to the construction site and failed to kill the sniper. He just left because we tried to kill him and Roman got caught. Get out! Go, 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 go! Run! Run, Roman! Oh, he's dead. Which frankly I'm not really that bothered about. Roman is a dick and gets so violent when he's upset that he actually wounds people in the safe house. So yeah, that's a bit of a bugger. I screwed up there. And the last place was the hotel, where Pavel, or the first place, where Pavel got a gun butt to the face and then a gunshot to the chest. Oh no, 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 no. Holy! And that was enough to down him instantly. Roman went back there and finished them off, so we at least got vengeance there. Stabby, stabby! Stabby, stabby! I care not for you! Stabby, stabby! Too bad no one got vengeance for Roman, not that anybody cared about him, and I am not going to the church and getting vengeance for Katia. Because going in and killing a bunch of refugees and a priest, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do it. We've been raided again. So yeah, nobody took any injuries because we had 2 people on guard. Yeah, once you know those tips, especially the only feed them when they're very hungry, it makes the game much, much easier and makes food resources much more manageable. So that costs 5 ammo. People are going to be tired and very hungry. Okay, let's have a few warm meals. Should have enough water to make 3 meals, I think. Not enough firewood though, damn it. How much firewood for each one? 1. Okay, make 3 firewood. Katia, play on the guitar for now. I don't have enough water to make another meal for 2. Well, Bruno, what are you doing? Good advice for the food. Yeah, that was one of the first things that had to go. I mean, you kind of end up doing it anyway, because if you try to feed them every day, you just run out of food, and then you have to feed them every other day, and then you kind of get into the rhythm of feeding them when they're only very hungry. Galena, if you would. Hi. Hello, be a good kid and fetch the grown-ups, will you? Hey Katia, your dealer's here. So what have you got and what do I need? Not really much, to be honest. I've made all the furniture that I want to. I'm not going to make a herbal meds place thing. I could do with more weapon components, I suppose. And I've got a lot of booze, yeah, why not? And yeah, I could do with some wood. Firewood. Damn it. Oh, really? Okay then. Whoa, no, not you, Katia. Go play. Give me everything you got. Nearly done. Yeah, bullets, why not? Anything else? And that's it, I guess. No offense. I'm closing the door. I'm not tending to leave, but you can't come in. And that is the end of day 44. Is this the end of the war? It's not. Damn it. I'll be right one of these nights. Curb on crime, yay! The riots are over. The night was calm apart from the echo of distant shots. Let's hope it doesn't get any closer. Okay, guys, this is the final stretch. I will even feed you every single day at this point. Whoa! Katia, where the hell are you going? Yeah, don't play with the war sign, okay? There's a reason why we don't go out during the day. How much water have we got? Not a lot. In fact, none. Okay, so Bruno, go up there. Asleep. Oh, Kalina, I've got a job for you. Go pluck some vegetables. Bruno, make some fertilizer. And then plant some vegetables. Oh, damn it, it needs water, of course it does. And 10 water is well beyond what I have. Yeah, screw it. We're not going to be making more vegetables. Galena, could you check the radio for me, please, darling? How sad would the game be if it pulled one of those endings where the characters died one day before the war? Well, honestly, it can. If I was still desperate for resources... Get rid of music. If I was still desperate for resources, I could have tried something stupid, lost somebody, and everybody would be depressed and starving the day the war ended. Okay, so we have confirmation that the peacekeeping forces are indeed en route to Pogorum. We should expect ceasefire any day now. Woo! We are led to believe that international peacekeepers are going to put an end to the civil war in Krasnavia in the upcoming days. The next few days should be warm and pleasant and peaceful because the war's going to end. Hey, Katia, you're up. Well, no, you play there. Oh my god, what? Children can use the workshop to make unique toys? Since when? Why didn't I know this? Why didn't it tell me? Yes, make stuff, go. Put it in your toy room. Why can't the adults make toys for the children? Well, no, what the hell are you doing? Come on, guys, break it up. Got things to do. Apparently children's toys to make. Well, I'm glad I didn't sell those toy parts. Let's have everybody well fed for the end of the war. Okay, Kalina, before we start playing, go and make another toy. And Bruno, cook up some meats. Why the hell are these toys only available for children to make in the workshop? Why can't adults make them? That is ridiculous. Okay, Kalina, darling, before you go and make your toys, have a warm meal. Katia, have something to eat. Bruno, have a cold can of miscellaneous meat. See, why the hell aren't the children's toys? I mean, you can make some children's toys here, like a swing and a toy box. But only the child can make a skipping rope and a ball? That is so strange. Oh, that's cute. And that was it. The day the war ended, Katia finally got her toys. We've survived. So the story of Sniper's victim. Our neighbour's brother got wounded by a sniper's bullet. Bruno helped carry him to safety. Day 4, girl in peril. Pavel saved a girl from a drunken soldier. God, I remember that. That was risky. He could have shot me at point blank as well. Pavel died. Day 13. Pavel was killed while looking for supplies. Day 14. Indecent proposal. When one of our neighbours asked us to help him rob a rich family, we refused. No shit, we're going to refuse him. Rome was seeking shelter. Rome was looking for shelter, and we let him stay with us. For a little bit. Even though he was violent and, you know, beat us. Plea for help. Our neighbours fled unsafe and asked us to help her board up, or felt unsafe and asked us to board up her windows. We did that. Day 23, blood on our hands. Katia killed another civilian. What? Katia didn't kill any civilians. Don't lie. You! Day 24, Roman died. Roman was killed while looking for supplies. Yeah, that was awkward. A sniper and his spotter pinned him and murdered him. Day 27, neighbours in need. Our friendly neighbours came to ask us for help in reinforcing their shelter. We were happy to help them. Day 33, desperate cry for protection. A frightened family member asked us to protect her against bandits. Kat agreed to help her. Day 35, ignored and feeling lonely. No one had time for me and everyone ignored me. I hated it. What? I made you tons of toys. Come on. Day 41, wounded child. Some wounded little Kalina. How could they? She's just a child. They were no. Day 45, ceasefire. The long-awaited ceasefire finally came into force. Eventually put an end to the war in Bugorum. Those that survived would never forget the war. Okay, so this was the story of Bruno, Pavel, Katya, Roman and Kalina. So for Bruno, after the ceasefire, Bruno set off looking for his friend. Her neighbourhood saw heavy fighting and the majority of housing had been reduced to ruins. But she found shelter in the basement which someone held. Despite the hardships, she managed to survive and was happy to see Bruno alive as well. They remained friends to this day. Pavel. Sadly, Pavel died. Will his family come back to Bugorum to visit his grave one day? Or would it be too painful? A reminder of what they had gone through. Do the dead even care? God, that's horrible. Katya. Katya used her contacts to find her parents in a refugee camp abroad. She returned to the city, but they refused to join her, so they were once again separated. After a few years, they passed away, and only then did Katya find the determination to publish her war diary. Roman. As so many other tough-as-nails guys, Roman didn't make it. His motivations will remain unknown to his buddies, as some of them still think he betrayed them. And little Katya. When the fighting was over, Grozdan came back for Kalina. Oh, that's nice of him to finally come back for her. Their uncle's family was alright and took them in as their own. They helped Kalina cope with the loss of her parents. God, that's horrible. She remained religious, and many years after the war in Groznyia, she went to Africa with a charity to help the children there. And that is our story. Half our survivors died, but half of them lived. So that was this war of mine, The Little Ones. By the end there, I'd looted most locations, and short of going on another murder spree, which I wasn't really keen on with such few adult survivors left, especially with Bruno still being wounded, wasn't really a good idea. So that was this story. If I click on it, are you gonna... Oh, god damn it. No, skip. Actually... hold on for 1 second. Just want to show you guys, this may in fact be the other house. It is. Okay, so this is the alternate safe house that you can start with. I believe there's two. I don't think a third was added in the DLC, but this one was added later on, just in an update, a free DLC that they did. They added this as well as I think a couple of levels that you could, environments were added, and yeah, it was this safe house. So as you can see, it's got a garden, and got like a little playground out there, a tree house, and instead of having like 2 tiers of basements, well, really 2 tiers, it has kind of more of a roof area. So yeah, this is what the other safe house looks like. Kitchen here, bathroom up here, and that's really it. What I wanted to show you was, these are the other stories that you can play. We've just done this one, which is Katya, Bruno and Pavel. Then there's Pavel, Bruno and Marco. Marco's the other one. I think he's a scavenger, like high inventory space. Then Iska and Christo. This is part of the Little Ones DLC. Iska, I believe, I think that's her. I think she's a child, and Christo is her dad. So this, I guess, would be quite a difficult one to play, because you can't exactly leave her on her own. Then there's Sveta, Pavel, Anton, and Zyata. This is kind of tricky because Zyata and Sveta and Anton are kind of useless. Then there's Bruno, Roman, and Erika. I think Erika's the one that can play the guitar quite well. Then there's Boris, Emilia, and Marine. Boris is the one that's got like the huge inventory space, but he moves really slowly and makes a lot of noise. Then this one, Erika, Marin, and Katya. I don't know why there's a hand over this. That's weird. I'm guessing that just shows it starts with the raids. And then there's 2 that's locked. In fact, there might even be more. Or you can choose random, or you can write your own and choose what survivors you want, including some that... oh, and they come as pairs, as like a parent and child. Oh, that's cute. And yeah, you can choose how long it lasts, how bad the raids are, when winter comes, how harsh it is, and the length. The map as well, you can choose what encounters you have. Yeah, I think you can also make your own survivors, so using the models and the portraits, or make your own portrait. And then you can give them a certain number of skills. So there are a list of skills that are available, including the ones that are already currently used, like Good Negotiator, which is like bargaining skills, Chef, which means you use less water when you cook, and stuff like that. Even ones where you use less equipment when you're constructing things. I think there's even one, Her, that people in the shelter become happier when you help children, which seemed really weird before the Little Ones DLC, but it's apparently a thing. But yeah, after you've got everything set up, you can even save it and put it online and have other people play it. Or play yourself other people ones that they have saved on the workshop on Steam. So guys, that is this War of Mine, the Little Ones. I will probably come back to this at some point, not for a while, maybe like a year's time, after I've gone through some other games. I might play, like, I don't know, Invisible Ink after this. In fact, I was thinking I might actually play Flame in the Flood, and have the Flame in the Flood be the Tuesday game that I play until I finish it, or at least I play a couple of times and then I lose, and then I just, you know, call it quits. Why the Flame in the Flood instead of something like Hand of Fate or XCOM is because XCOM would be really boring to watch me play, because I spend so much time thinking and I repeat my sentences over and over again to make sure that I have to do less editing while I'm editing them. And the Hand of Fate, pretty much the same reason, except there's more reading. So as you probably could tell, between me being dyslexic and partially sighted, I don't read things well and I don't enjoy reading, and Hand of Fate involves a lot of reading, and I edit it when I'm doing it on YouTube so you guys don't have to hear the raw unedited version of me reading, which, as you saw by, you know, this playthrough, not that fun to listen to. So probably not going to be Hand of Fate. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any ideas of games that I could play, let me know. If not now, in any of the comments of my videos. This isn't going to be on YouTube for a very long time because I'm kind of doing them 5 days per episode, and I've only done 1 episode so far, and I don't want to upload any more episodes of this without doing episodes of anything else, because people will no doubt get quite upset, because this is a very low editing intensive video, whereas my channel is more dedicated to more editing intensive videos like XCOM or Hand of Fate. So yeah, the end of this series won't go online for quite a while now. But yeah, if you guys in the comments have got any ideas of what I could play, just go to my channel and just write a comment like any of the videos. I read every single comment and I answer almost every single comment. The only comments I don't answer to is, I don't know, like one-word responses like yes and okay. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next video. If you liked watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and bye-bye. Yeah, that's kind of the point of this game, that wars have been kind of romanticized by movies and games, and they're always portrayed in the eyes of a soldier, and the point of the war always being, it has to be done, there is no choice, we're doing the right things, we're the heroes. No matter what side you're viewing it from it's always portrayed like that. But the realism nowadays is that typically the people who are involved in the war have very little to do with it. It's typically like a rebel militia and government forces fighting while civilians don't want really anything to do with either. So yeah, and that's kind of what this War of Mine portrays, that they're caught in the middle of it, they don't really have a choice, the war could have broken out and they can't even leave, and they're stuck just trying to survive. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Chronic, thank you again for gifting this to me. I nearly forgot. It's the end of the stream, I nearly forgot to say it. Yes, thank you again. I've got a good few games that I can play, so don't even worry about it, okay? As I mentioned, Flame in the Flood, and then something like Invisible Ink, which I've been meaning to play for quite a while. I do enjoy it. I haven't played it in such a long time. I think there might be DLCs out for it, but I'm not sure. I probably won't get it, because although I did enjoy it, it does kind of suffer quite heavily of the same problems that XCOM suffers, or vanilla XCOM, is that because all the missions are on a time limit, even though, regardless of like if you're doing well or badly on the mission, they always end the same. They always end with you running to the exit, and that can get quite samey. But as I mentioned in like one of the custom missions for XCOM, one of the most fun events in Invisible Ink is when you've got your objective and you're going through the mission, and you'll have a side objective just come out of nowhere. Like you'll open a door and you'll find a couple of soldiers beating a guy on a chair, interrogating him, and you're like, and you have to decide whether to save him or not. So it's Hopefully, updates have been added to make those optional things or those hidden objectives kind of more commonplace. But yeah, we'll find out in a couple of weeks. Oh, one other thing. XCOM 2, the performance has been going downhill more and more. I haven't gone through all the mods and updated them and made sure they're compatible with each other. I will try install a mod manager for XCOM 2 and sort out all my mods. But yeah, Fallout 4, and it will be Scotchmo the Hobo. Now guys, I know what you're thinking, I died last time, but I figured if my normal starting location I decided on was all of Sanctuary looted and scavenged, sorry, all of Sanctuary looted and dismantled, all of Red Rocket looted and dismantled, all of Concord looted, and the Minutemen quest in saving them and then getting back to Sanctuary and then doing all their odd jobs. If that's my normal starting location, honestly, that's where Scotchmo pretty much is now. So I'm going to do one more attempt with Scotchmo. I'm going to do one more goddamn attempt, and I will do my best to make sure that I've got a backup character, probably Van Dorn, only using heavy weapons, in case the exact same thing happens with Scotchmo the Hobo and I die to like the first enemy. Which, granted, it was a legendary. It was a legendary. I just need to be a lot more careful and watch my nerves. And if I see something I don't think I can kill, then don't fight it, for f***'s sake. That legendary dog, that mongrel, that mutant mongrel, or it wasn't even a mutant mongrel, it was just a mongrel, it one-shot me. I think it actually bit both my legs off in one bite. But yeah, guys, that was the stream. Thank you very much for joining me. To make you a character in this game, I'm not going to be playing this game for at least a year, probably. So... it's very doubtful. I wouldn't imagine I'd make any character. I think next time I'll either just set a bunch of settings to hard mode and have the characters be random, or just have the entire game settings be random entirely, so I don't know what to expect. But I won't be making any characters for this game at all. In fact, I haven't actually made any characters. I've messed about with the character creation thing for this game. But if you want to be included in XCOM, then just post a link in any of my XCOM videos on YouTube, or any of my videos on YouTube, with whatever settings you want for any soldiers that you, for the soldier that you want to be in XCOM, and I will add you. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, 5-hour stream is a bit long. So yeah, guys, bye everyone.